In Odd Reviews Odd Meter at part 148, Fleabag. I've gotten a lot of requests for this one and my thoughts are complicated. Fleabag is two different things that often come across as autistic coding but are completely different situations. The first is the type of humor. The show relies on a sort of awkward and uncomfortable secondhand embarrassment situational comedy, which, since the focus is on the comedy and not the character development, come across as neurodivergent in some manner because they are simplified to those overexpansions of traits in order to function and play properly to an audience. The second thing is that Fleabag herself, the one who I'm often asked to review, is an unreliable narrator and the show is from her point of view. And particularly in film media, unreliable narrators come across as deeply autistic coded because we see them overthink every situation and yet still mess it up. So we perceive that as them not being able to function socially, when in reality they're typically about the same hit rate as everybody else. They're just hyper aware of it because they're telling you about it. Being an unreliable narrator also requires a lot of very extensive and in-depth observation and commentary on other people, and we often perceive more analytical and calculated viewing of social situations as autistic coded as well. So I very much feel like the way the show is laid out, there is no universe where we could accurately say, yes, this character seems autistic or not, because we don't actually know any of these characters. Fleabag does have serious impulse control issues, which could be autism or ADHD, but I think that analysis overall misses the point of her overall journey over the course of the 2 seasons, and again, we simply just don't have enough information. So if you see yourself on her, cool, you're meant to, regardless of neurotype, that's why she's written the way that she is. This is a situation similar to Peter Parker, which I spoke out a few months ago, so if you want to learn more about how you write an underdog and how that involves autistic coding, you can go check that out as well.